For men contemplating restoring the foreskin or a reversal of circumcision, they may be really interested to find out that actually this is not a new practice. Men actually realize that they feel a bit deficient if they don't have foreskin from much earlier age. What are the ways to restore their foreskin? When you go through all the documentations from the Greek and Roman times, you realize that even during that time, if the protrusions of the glans penis, in public, such as gladiators or gymnasts, actually have short foreskin and protruding glans penis, is perceived as impolite and unsightly. So under that circumstances, various emperors ordered these men to get their foreskin elongated. Under that circumstances, there were leather straps and pulling mechanism in order to make sure that their foreskin is prolonged and cover the glans penis. But in these days and age, men actually realize that they feel a bit deficient if they don't have foreskin from much earlier age. For example, 32% of men realize that without the foreskin they have lack of sensation, and as high as 48% of adults who actually underwent circumcision for various reasons regretted the intervention. So as a result, what are the ways to restore their foreskin? In fact, there are two ways. One of them is a non-surgical intervention, the other one is a surgical intervention. If you imagine that there is this tissue expander, i.e. there are hooks, straps, or even various mechanisms such as tapes in order to expand and elongate the cut foreskin has been applied. So there may be strap that is constantly pulling the remaining of the foreskin by a hook or a tape, and with time that actual tissues will be expanded and the tissue will be covering that. Another option available for patient is a surgical option. This option is the usage of skin graft. Imagine that skin graft can be taken from various parts of the body. You need to use non-hairy skins such as behind the ear, and then these skins will be used in order to restore the foreskin. Some men feel so strongly about having their foreskin cut off, and therefore there's even an organization called NORM, or National Organization of Restored Men. And they feel very strongly and give various advice about how to restore foreskin. So if you're interested, look at their website and various mechanisms in order to help you to get back your former glory of your lost foreskin. Next week, we're going to focusing on the pain control of circumcisions. I'm going to discuss with you the pain control, the anesthesia, and how to avoid that painful few weeks where you have to wear a sarong and loose trousers in order to avoid that frictions. On that note, if you're interested, you need to stay tuned for next week's Putting Dr. G on the Spot.